a practical guide to friendship after relationships. Can you get your girlfriend back this way? One of the most powerful techniques for relationship restoration, promoted by various types and subtypes of psychologists, is strong friendship after relationships. Of course, friendship is a long process, and during it, you'll certainly need consultations from those same psychologists. The psychologist gets a long-term client, and as for you, what's the difference? You see friendship. Everything's fine, befriend a little more. The girlfriend is already close to understanding that she can't live without a relationship with you. Now you'll develop a habit in her of being with you, and at a certain moment, you'll simply say, if you love being friends, love being in a relationship with me. And she'll submit, of course, she'll submit. Everything has been thought out long ago. Hunger and breakup. As I've repeatedly described in my videos, the desire to break up is directly connected to the feeling of overeating, satiety, and hunger. Only with overeating does the desire to break up appear. If you think everything is different with you, then you suffer from illusions. There became too much of you. You're no longer needed. Any sales trend starts with a high markup on the product, and trends aren't long-lasting because people, seeing profit, start flooding the market with supply. And unlucky entrepreneurs start lowering prices. Fortunately, the margin is high. As a result, there's supply at every step, but no demand. They've had enough, and the trend dies. And as a result, you're put on the path of friendship. What's its essence? The person overate, and you stop feeding them, walk alongside them, constantly looking at your watch. 3 hours pass. You take out a huge spoon and shove food into the person. But you need a relationship, and any relationship starts from a feeling of hunger. So here's the question. Will hunger come to a person if, when transitioning from nausea to satiety, you feed them again? Naturally not. This is the whole essence of this friendship. It's only beneficial to the girlfriend in its own way. And you prepare food, follow the person around, feed them, waste your time with a hidden subtext. She has no subtext, by the way. If you're a good person, why not keep you as a friend? Under what sauce is this friendship presented? You must be nearby so the girlfriend understands that you value her. This way, the girlfriend will see your serious intentions. The girlfriend sometimes wants the man to show persistence. So go tell this to a girlfriend whose exes won't leave her alone, and she's already filing complaints against them, hiding, changing numbers. No, of course she wants persistence. And now there's not enough of it. Friendship as a substitute position. Sometimes men unconsciously start behaving correctly after a breakup, and in almost all cases, get the girlfriend's desire to restore at least friendly relations. This is interpreted by men as the beginning of relationship restoration. Lifting the curtain, I can say that's exactly what it is. She went through the stage of nausea, then the stage of satiety, and then indifference to you. And now she has hunger, such light hunger. By agreeing to friendship in this situation, you create a substitute action. Here's an example. You want to call your friend and find out how he's doing. But a little later, you accidentally meet him in the store. At this moment, your desire to call him disappears. So, if you want to restore a relationship, you must avoid any substitute actions because they cancel out the main ones. And at the moment when the girlfriend realizes that at the moment of breakup, she was unobjective and understanding with correct behavior always comes, she slowly but surely moves in the right direction. Is friendship beneficial to you beneficial? But only if you don't want a relationship with her anymore, and even then after time. Initially, you're weak, you were left. All your energy flows through holes to the girlfriend, and you need to fix yourself, and only then think further about friendship or non-friendship. Otherwise, you'll drain your energy down the drain for a very long time, thinking that someday you'll get something in return. Of course you won't. Recover. Learn to be logical again, and then think. Does friendship work for good in at least one situation. Friendship really brings you closer to results in one situation. This is having children and a wife who now has a new man. I described the process in one of my videos. But even in this situation, friendship must be controlled from your side, and it pursues certain goals. And what does friendship represent for the girlfriend who left? She wants to receive most of what she received in the relationship, giving you only occasionally her attention in return. If they ask you to pay for the apartment, give gifts, and drive her chihuahua to the vet for every reason, and in return are ready to give you some percentage of their attention, this isn't friendship. This is a service zone that you're being offered to become part of right now. If you come to work as a janitor in a financial company, then you should understand that becoming deputy director there from your current position is practically impossible. If you come there as a small clerk, then you have a chance for vertical growth. But of course, the best option is to come there immediately to positions from which growth is directly possible. Same in this situation.